what's up? Hello, 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 what's up? Today I'm doing another creepypasta reading. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the creepypasta reading. We're gonna read a super duper spooky story that's 100% actually true. You know that creepypastas are 100% true and totally not made up, right? Yes, the cult of X is very real. Yes, and the Cult of X also made a new video game, it seems, besides Sonic X. Yes, you see, the Cult of X is behind all the haunted cartridges of video games that are out there. Yes, right. Without further ado, let's go to it. Moemon had creepypasta. This is a creepypasta about the Moemon hack. Actually, it's more based on Gen 5 than the actual Moemon hack. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm popping things, aren't I? Once long ago, I found this one game. How did I find it? Well, you see, it was at a GameStop. I mean, of course it was. Where else would you find haunted technology? It's either get it from a shady old man at a garage sale, or you get it from GameStop from one of those weird cartridges. It seems they didn't know it was a hack. I highly doubt it. But it turns out it was actually a hack of a Pokemon game known as Moemon Spoopy Edition. Oh dang, it's very spoopy, guys, I swear. Now, being a hardcore waifu fanatic, hardcore waifu fanatic, and liking the idea of Pokemon as cute girls, recognized Moemon in the title and thought it was a new version of legendary Moemon hack, so I bought it for $14.88. After that, I took it home, to play on a Nintendo GameCube Game Boy player. Yes, I have that. It's cool and lets you play Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games on the GameCube. But that's not important. Now to the game. I noticed that "the" is misspelled right there. I'm guessing that's intentional. The title had the 3 starters of Gen 5 on it. Dang, this is a Gen 5 game? Right, I had just mentioned that. Only they were cute anime girls. Like a cute bikini girl Ashawat in a shell bikini, and a Naga princess for a Snivy, and Tepig was... And for Tepig, we got an athletic muscular girl with red and brown top and shorts with a pig's tail. Of course, I pressed start, but as soon as I did, there was a brief second where the screen changed to a darker, more disturbing version of itself. Oh dang, I can tell this is inspired by everybody's favorite creepypasta, Sonic.exe. Don't worry, I plan to read Sonic.exe one day. Yeah, Sonic.exe is going to be absolutely the creepypasta reading to ever exist. I promise I will sing its praises to the stars. Yeah, the letters were jagged and like metal blades and covered in blood. Take a shot every time it says blood. Take 2 if it says hyper-realistic blood. And the 3 starters had blood, red eyes, and became disturbing feral versions of themselves. And where it said Pokemon 2011, it was replaced by Pokemon 666! Oh no, it's not 666, that's a bad boy number! And there was hyper-realistic blood everywhere! And dead Pokemon where the 3 starters had killed them, and a trainer sprite was now Skeleton and had red eyes and torn up clothes! Was the trainer sprite also covered in hyper-realistic blood? Yes, I'm assuming they were a hyper-realistic skeleton, guys. Yes, this is by the same person who made the Castlevania 1999 Demon War creepypasta. How can you tell? Right. Sorry. So anyway, I thought this was weird, and I should have turned off the game when I noticed this. By the way, how did you notice it was a split second? Did you like have a stopwatch? Right. Where was I? But I was curious, and being a smart gamer, I was like, cool, this is some sort of weird Halloween Moemon hack? Sounds edgy AF. Now I gotta try it. Of course. I mean, technically he's not wrong. Things started off normal enough in the city Aspertia. Until we got to the part where we selected our Pokemon, or rather Moemon. I was set on getting myself the Moemon Oshawott since I thought she was so cute in that little shell, being a little shell bikini-clad wet girl. Mr. Protagonist, I'm gonna call the FBI on you. I thought when she evolved, she would become a rather sexy Moemon. Oh, right. And sexy is spelled as Spexy. Of course it is. You see, you chose the grass starter. Of course, in reality, he wanted it to become strong enough to defeat Team Plasma, who had been gathering up and stealing Moemon. Like his dear sister's Purloin, who was a cat burglar Moemon in this game. Little like Catwoman. That Team Plasma's ninjas stole and made it into, and darkly enough at that, into a slave. Wait, what? I was like, what? A slave? I don't remember that. I thought this was a little dark for a Pokemon game, right? I noticed the story was on DeviantArt. Is this actually a fetish story or something? I certainly hope not. Then when Hugh and I fought, I noticed the experience gauge was red rather than green. I mean, of course it is. It's the color of blood. Red means scary, yo. and it said XP, and next to my Pokemon LV. Oh wait, more Undertale references? Oh no, not again. When I did defeat you, it leveled my Pokemon, Moemon, and then it said, Snivy is dead! Your love increased! Yep, we got Undertale references. Take a shot for every Undertale reference. Take two when it says, your love increased. I was like, what? Dead? Like Oshawott killed them? I thought that was like a funny joke by the developer. It must be, right? Hugh, however, looked very depressed after this. Then an option came up. Do you want to kill Hugh? Yes or no? And I was like, what? You can kill trainers in this game? Surely that must be some mistake. Oh, I'm familiar with this trope. It's called Pokemon Edge Rising. I guess whoever wrote this creepypasta is a huge fan of Pokemon Edge Rising, maybe. Surely this must be some mistake. It can't be serious, can it? And then I chose no. But you know what happened next? Oshawott glitched and the screen turned black and she said, Master, we need all the XP we can get if I am to evolve. Don't you want me and the rest of your team to be sexy waifus for you? Dang, this really is a fetish story. Oh no. The option to kill Hugo, and I noticed kill is in all caps, came up again. It was true that I wanted a waifu, and there's no way I could kill, but there's no way I could kill another trainer, so I said no again. Then my Moemon Oshawott hit Hugh with a razor shell. It was horrific. He got cut in half by it, and It was cut in half by it and bleeding hyper-realistic blood everywhere. That was so real it felt like it transcended reality itself into hyper-reality. Ashwat then said, "Too bad in this world it's kill or be killed, master." Another Undertale reference. Take a drink. And I believe it mentioned hyper-realistic blood, so you gotta take 2 more drinks. I was a little shaken by this, but thought the game's not real, so it's okay. It's just a bit of a scary hack, right? It's just a bit of a scary hack, right? I cute. No, I'm not cute. No. Baka. No. Hey, but it's okay. It's okay. It's just a scary hack, right? So I said, right. I'll remember that. Ashawat increased her love again with killing Hugh. We got more Undertale references. It said its love increased, so we gotta take another drink. Ashwat then said, "Master, there's work to be done. Recruit some allies for me, then make us grow strong. And remember, no more weakness. Only the strong survive in this world." Then I said, "Right, whatever you say," which was my first and last mistake. Now, obviously, your first and last mistake was going to GameStop to get this game. As we went out on the field in Unovia Route 19 for the first time, Ashwat began looking for worthy allies, and then said, "Do any of them look cute to you, Master?" Personally, I personally don't like the ones in this route. I mean, they're just Purloin and Patrat. When I saw Purloin, it did look like a cute cat burglar, which is nice. Patrat looked a bit like a chunky greyhound girl with red glasses on, so I was like, nah, and decided to get a Purloin. However, I noticed that when Ashawat KO'd Moemon each time, it said they were dead, and I gained E-execution points every time I leveled up. You mean your love increased? More Undertale references. I didn't. Okay, aside from that, things seem pretty normal. What are you talking about? You just saw Hugh get sliced in half by a razor shell. That's not normal. That's like something out of Pokemon Edge Rising. Then that was until I saw the next area, because though Lossessi Town was in ruins and had been burnt to the ground, and there were dead bodies of Moemon and people everywhere. I asked Ashawat who did this. She said they did. And there was Team Plasma right over there. And they were marching through the town like they owned the place. Ashawat then said, "We must kill every last one of them." I see that Ashawat also takes the Dimitri approach to solving problems. I was like, slow down. And then she went up on her own and a battle started. Team Plasma Grip was covered in blood. Was it hyper-realistic blood? Take another drink for blood. And had a much more terroristy ninja look to him. And he was like, I don't know, some sort of terror group like he was, I don't know, some sort of terror group member or something. You mean like they looked in black and white too? I guess. It was horrifying. Then the Team Plasma Grunt sent out a pretty beat-up Patrat girl that looked like she was in chains and wearing a slave collar to force her to fight. I was mean, what the bleep? What happened to my cute Moemon game? Ashawat then said, shall I cut a bloody path through it? Yes or no? I then said no. Oh, she then said, very well, I will kill the Team Plasma member then. And then she went over to Team Plasma member and tore him in half with a razor shell. And then Moemon Patrat looked so happy about it. Ashwat then said to her, run or you're just easy XP. More Undertale references. The Patrat girl escaped and ran away hard. She then said, not enough, dear master. Just a little more and I'll be extra sexy for you. In an almost flirtatious manner. I was like really scared though, but excited at the same time. Yes, I believe that's called the horny. As this was quite the hack, I decided to head over to Fluency Ranch and and recruit a couple more Moemon. This time I got a lily pup who looked like a cute dog-eyed dog girl with the bloody bone in her mouth. What? Oh no. What was it, a hyper-realistic bloody bone? And then there was a Raylu girl who was muscular and cute, like some sort of athlete, and she was like, can I crush some skulls with you? I was like, okay, not taking it seriously. And that's all I needed from there, really. Because some of my favorites are going to be up ahead, and I was looking forward to seeing how sexy Lilligant would look, yeah. Because it's one of my favorites. Oh, well, mine too, Mr. Protagonist. But it's a little weird that you're thinking about it sexually. Then again, it is a Moemon. But then I was like, cool, we should head to the next gym, then that is when Oshawott smiled and said, we got more important things to do. I was like, what? No gyms? Like, at all? I guess this is a more story-focused hack. This is a more story-focused hack. You mean story-focused, right? Nice grammar. Because poor literacy is cool. Oh well, next is to head to the Burbank facility. I mean, I guess. Oshawott seemed to like that idea because she knew Team Plasma was gonna strike there. Like, yeah, that's what they did in the game. Question mark. So later we arrived in Burbank and see the place up in flames. Like there were Team Plasma members who were using Magby Moemon to set fire to Burbank City and was terrorizing the area. I was like, WTF! Especially now that they're targeting people, including Roxy. In fact, it lit her on fire and she was burning to death in a hyper-realistic way and was turned into a pile of bones right before my eyes. It was super duper horrifying. I mean, being burnt to death is a very painful way to die, I'm told. I sent out Oshawott and she went rage mode and blasted Magby with a water gun right through a wall, causing a burning building to collapse on her and kill her in a puddle of blood. And then she turned her attention on the Team Plasma Brett and beat him to a bloody pulp by slashing him in the neck which made all that hyper-realistic blood pour from his neck, and then she mutilated him horribly with a bunch of razor shell attacks. And it was so brutal that I couldn't recognize the grunt anymore because he was so bloody and beaten to a pulp. Well, damn, son. Damn, son, this really upped the violence. Oshawott also had this really mad and psychotic look on her face when she did it. She laughed psychotically as she started to evolve before my eyes, right into her sexier and cuter duot form, which was very becoming a sea otter bikini girl with a nice rack and a big pair of bloody razor shells on her side. And then she blew me a kiss and said, "Do you like it?" And the only options were yes and yes. So I naturally said yes. She then said, "You are a very good master player." She then said, "You are a very good master player." I was like, "What player? Is she referring to me? Really?" Surely not, right? I then said, "So, I guess we're gonna head to Castella City yet? We can find plenty of cool allies there, right?" I was nervous. I wanted Oshawott to be happy. She then said, "Sure, in fact, catch as many as you like, okay? We will need it for the final battle." I was like, I hope this final battle is cool. You just saw a grunt get basically beaten bloody to death. Are you sure this will be cool, dude? I mean, strictly speaking, it's probably not taking it very seriously because it's a video game, right? Because I remember how epic the final battle was in the original game with Gaddis and Perfect Kyrium. Oh wait, this is based on Black and White too? Okay. Surely it can't be as bad as the rest of the game, right? Oh, how naive you are, Mr. Protagonist. Next up was the typical hunt for Team Plasma in Castilla City. I was excited to head through the park, which was access through the sewer, which in White 2, which I own. I know that my favorite of Unova Petalil is located. Duet then asked, "Do you have a new ally in mind for us?" That is here a swarm of Zubats and Rattata. I then said, "I don't know. I guess we'll pick up a Grimer." Since in this game, Grimer wasn't gross, but rather a slime girl of purple liquid that looked rather cute. Oh, dang, slime girls now. Oh no. Yes, the real horror of this is slime girls. Yeah, slime girls made of industrial waste. My favorite. Plus, this one I caught had a black sludge on it. Of course it did. It's almost like that's convenient for the plot or something. Then we fought our way through the sewers, having my team slay Team Plasma grunts right and left, and every time we took it out, we killed the grunts afterwards. I was getting so numb to the blood and gore at this point, even enjoying their suffering a little. Oh, what? Damn, Mr. Protagonist is a psychopath confirmed. I don't know how Duat enjoyed it, but maybe it's rubbing off on me a little. Then we got to the park. Duat said, "Got a favorite in mind here?" I was wondering, huh? How did she know? Oh no, the game is reading his mind, dude. It's like Psychomantis. Duat then said, "It's okay if you do. I will just have to become even more sexy to win your affection, master." Dang, this writer certainly has the horny. I was actually looking forward to this, but soon I encountered a Petalil, and it was the cutest little lily bulb plant girl with leafy hair I could even imagine. Duat then asked, "Fancy her?" And I nodded and soon caught it, and it had the own tempo ability. Of course, the own tempo ability, I know that. That's the one that prevents confusion, which lets you spam pedal dance all the time. I know because I use that, and I use that strategy. You know, when I first played Black and White and Black and White 2, yes. I wanted to train her right away, but the earliest sun, so man, if I could get lucky, maybe a dust cloud has one. It might take a while otherwise. Petalil then said, "Am I cute, master?" with the strange, almost creepy smile on her face. Then I said yes, and he then asked, "Am I your favorite?" Then I said, "You will be, Petalil." Petalil then said, "I look forward to making you happy. All of us do." And then I said, "Okay." And then she said, "Do you want to reach the end?" I then said, "Yes, this is a fun hack." She only giggled in a creepy, distorted chiptune laugh. Damn. I mean, of course, why not? I was a little unnerved by this and then said, then asked, "What's so funny?" She then said, "You'll see, master, you'll see." Uh-oh. Foreshadowing. Then shortly after, we entered a battle with the Team Plasma grunts that had a Sandal and a Scraggy. Sandal and Scraggy both look cute, like a little angry tsundere crocodile girl. Oh yes, I remember. Oh yes, tsunderes are definitely very cute. I'm not one though. No, I'm not soon. No. And a cute little lizard girl with big hands that looks street. Yeah, Yet they were dusty and bloody and had chains on them too. Why? The Team Plasma Grunt then said, "Give us your Pokemon now so that we may free them," followed by a creepy laugh that was like a pervert. Wow, the Team Plasma Grunts also have the horny. Okay. Duot then slashed one of the grunts in half while my Riolu girl beat the tar of the other one. It was weird and scary. Her eyes turned red as she repeatedly pounded him in the face until there was nothing left until she was covered in blood. Was it hyper-realistic blood? She then smiled at me and asked, "Master, I feel happy. Is happiness important?" I then said, "Yeah." Rayleigh then smiled and said, "Do you want me to evolve and please you even more?" And a bit of a flirty tone. Mr. Pro, I think the writer of this might have really liked Moemon a lot. Hopefully they're not one of those people who really love Pokemon. And in certain ways. They're probably one of those people who has Gardevoir and Lopunny. I wanted to see Rayleigh become Lucario to see what her sprite looked like, so I said, "Yeah, sure." She then smiled and kissed my sprite and said, "I hope to show you it right now, dear player." And then she started to glow. Of course she's evolving. She became a really sexy humanoid Lucario girl that had some sweet abs and a sexy blue bikini with big parachute pants that were blue and black and had a Lucario mask on her face with ears like one, and she had bloody spikes on her gauntlets on her wrists, and then she said, "Please," and then I then said, "Yeah." She then said, we will be there for you. Keep playing and going if you want the happy ending with us forever." Wait, what? I then nodded and we continued on our way. Also, I see there's a out of place. Also, I see there's an out of place punctuation right there. Because poor spelling is cool, guys. I was getting more uneasy and scared as to what the end could possibly be. I wondered if I should stop, but the thought of the game becoming stronger and sexier, and that excited me, and the fact that this is only a game, I knew that I should calm down and not take this so seriously, and I should calm down, and I knew that, and I should calm down and not take this so seriously, calm me a bit. Next was the Relic Passage, where we could find Drillbur, who looked like a cute miner girl with giant blade-like claws that were bloody. I was like, what? I guess I should take her. Drillbur's not bad. And then there was a dust cloud. I yeeted right into it and found a sunstone. Of course you did. I was like, what? RNGesus must really like me, cause I need that. Though I want to wait until Petalil learns Giga Drain. Oh, wait. Damn, RNGesus is truly the plot convenience fairy. No, he's not. I then checked her love to see that she was already at that point. Weird. I thought it would take longer. Oh well, time to evolve. Oh no. Now Petalil became a sexy, very beautiful, berry-becoming plant-like girl, much like an Alarian, but like a Lilligant with long, beautiful leaf hair and a giant flower on her head. And she also had empty, emotionless eyes that were black. I was unsettled while looking at them. Weren't they supposed to be orange? I blinked for a moment and they were orange and looked normal. Oh no. The game is having digital glitches, guys. The game is glitching, guys. Oh no. I was wondering what was going on. I couldn't ignore this. Maybe it was a glitch caused by the hack? Yes, that's what it is. It's definitely a glitch, guys. Yes, it's a glitch. It's a glitch. It's definitely not anything to do with the Cult of X. Definitely not. Yes, it's totally not because this is apparently hacked by Cthulhu or something. If so, it was awfully specific that it would do that. That it would be that. Right, yeah. Elegant then said, Master, am I now pleasing in your eyes? I looked her over and she was so cute. How could I say no? I forgot all about her disturbing black eyes that were probably a glitch. I then said yes, but it's weird no option came up to say it at all. Wait, what? She then said, that's great, Master. In fact, I want to make you very happy. Will you play with me and the others at the very end? I promise you'll really enjoy it in a rather flirty manner. I was like, huh? Why so flirty? I know that it's a Moemon hack where the Pokemon are like some sort of magical girls now, but it was still strange. And how could I say no at this point? Again, no option. Oh, now. Elegant then approached the screen and hugged the screen. I was like, okay, that was weird. Wait, what? She's breaking the fourth wall, guys. Oh, noes. Breaking the fourth wall in a creepypasta video game is super duper scary, yo. And then after that, we continued our quest where the next area was a desert resort and a relic castle. I was like, cool, we are gonna run into a new Moemon, but then I remembered my Moemon and how violent and dangerous they seem, and I was like having second thoughts about meeting new ones. But I was curious what Yamask looked like since it was another favorite of mine. I mean, of course. Of course, trainers battle us along the way. Only now it's set in my way rather than a typical battle text. Did it always say that? Oh no, it's more Undertale references. Truly, the most horrifying thing about these creepypastas is the Undertale references. It seemed like the game was getting darker in tone, if that's so. And this time there was no option to spare enemy trainers, only death. Oh no. Oh no, it's truly going off the deep end. It's truly going off the deep end. It's becoming even darker than Pokemon Edge Rising. After the first time, I was scared again, but I needed that XP. Yes, those E-execution points, yes. I needed to make more sexy waifus and get to the end, right? And then when we entered Relic Castle, after trekking through the desert, we found a cute Yamask girl. She was a little dark-skinned, red-eyed girl with a golden face mask, which was crying. Of course. I looked at the face and it looked like my face. Wait, what? Oh, nose. Oh no. What? I thought it was strange AF. It was even bleeding from the eyes with hyper-realistic blood. Oh noes! Not more hyper-realistic blood. That's super duper 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 scary. Oh noes! And then I blinked and it looked normal. I mean, of course, the game is glitching, dude. Nothing you could do, dude. Ack, snort. Yamask was soon caught thanks to Lillipup using Bite on it, which was strange, because when I made contact, it mummified Lillipup in a cute way and changed her ability to mummy, but it disappeared after it caught. Then I decided to box Lillipup up after that because I wasn't using her that much and thought Yamask was much cuter and more appealing, and I looked forward to it evolving. Yamask then asked, Master, do you think I'm spooky enough for you? Oh, noes. I then said, yes? Yamask then laughed for a bit and said, I will be your spooky girl then. And then did a jump scare with hyper-realistic bleeding eyes on my screen with the with big red eyes with black veins in them. It was quite horrific. I thought I would have a heart attack. I mean, that only happens when a skeleton pops out. We all know that. I'm pretty sure I peed my pants a little. I mean, I see this creepypasta is going for the comedy approach to things. Gamma seemed to enjoy my reaction. I was like, okay, welcome to the team. I didn't use her in battle when she fought a trainer. She wrapped her Pokemon and a trainer themselves in money bandages and ate something like a soul from them. A text box in said, they're real mummies now. I was like, WTF, what? This game is getting more and more weird. That's for sure. The next area is a joint avenue, which was empty and white and had black dust clouds swirling everywhere. A text box in said, nobody left, in a creepy manner. I then passed through the white void to the city in Umbasa, where the fairground is. I was pretty excited for this area since it's a cool area, but seemed like Team Plasma had taken over the amusement park and were using it as a scheme to steal Moemon from people. I was all sorts of fired up to teach them a lesson, so we strolled over and challenged the first one I saw, and he threw out a trubbish. It looked like a cute dust bunny girl dressed in a trash bag with a large pair of pants with overalls. And it was clearly sad, and it said to us, sorry, I don't want to fight you, they'll hurt. Sorry, but if I don't fight you, they'll hurt me again. Oh no. I was like, huh? And then the battle started and I sent out Duat. She was happy to be back in action, and then Trubbish launched a sludge bomb at her, but Duat dodged and sliced her in half with a razor shell. I was shocked. It was just being forced to fight us. There was no need for violence. And Duat slashed a Team Plasma Grunt in half. The other Team Plasma Grunts nearby was shaken with fear and ran away before my team could kill them. I was happy not to fight them, but still, what is Team Plasma doing? Enslaving Moemon? We can't allow them to do that anymore. So we have to defeat them all. After that, Duat pointed my attention to Big Top, which I swear wasn't there before. She then said, our target, one of the sages, is there. Let's take him out. I was like, Sage Zolian? Isn't it a bit early? It's a bit early for him, isn't it? But when we went in, we sneaked through the back, we saw that Moemon were being hypnotized by Team Plasma propaganda to be turned into violent Team Plasma super soldiers and slaves to be used for pleasure by the troops. Wait, holy moly, dude. You can't say that on Twitch. I was like, WTF? And they seemed to be getting angry and edgy under this hypnosis. And there was a Team Plasma ninja guy nearby. I was like, the Shadow Triad? What are they doing here? The Triad guy then said, you've seen too much. You must die! Damn, son, the Shadow Triad guy is really edgy and actually acting like a ninja assassin. Oh, noes. I then sent out my Lilligant, and she hugged my trainer straight and said, leave Master alone or you'll regret it. The Triad guy pulled a knife. Wait, what? Damn, son, we're straight up fighting enemy trainers in this game. The Lilligant cast Petal Dance, and the petals cut him into hyper-realistic bloody pieces that soon got ripped and exploded in a bloody violent explosion all over the place. I was in shock because that was the most brutal death yet. I could swear I could hear the screams of that guy even now. I was getting spooked by it. Why? This is a video game, obviously. It's just a hack, bro. Then Lilligant then said, don't be afraid, Master. I would do anything for you. Anyway, let's free the Pokemon by shutting down the mind control. Then it got weird. Wait, what? It's not weird already? Suddenly, Suddenly, Team Plasma Grunts and Killer Clown outfits came out. Wait, what? Big-lipped alligator moment. They were on unicycles and juggling bombs and throwing them at my team. I was like, what? Explosions! Bloodshed! Violence everywhere! It was so out of control. My main was Lilligant and Duot at fighting a couple of killer clowns who sent out a Timber and a Liepard. I was like, cool. But I noticed their Pokemon were like zombified Moemon, like a Moemon torn clothes caterpillar who was acting weird, and the Timber was dancing weirdly around her log like she was carrying. I was like, what? Yeah, they were tough, but Lilligant and Duot tore through them. You mean tore through them, right? And fought against that Team Plasma Killer Clown Grunts who attacked with bombs while dodging Duot's razor shell. I was like, what to do? And then I then said, yo, Lilligant, Petal Blizzard! She did a spin and it created a pink tempest that swirled into the clouds, and then it soon turned into a cloud of red, bloody mist and petals as they were torn apart by it. And then it stopped, and the Killer Clown Team Plasma Grunts collapsed into a pair of very torn up, spooky, scary skeletons. Oh no. Spooky, scary skeletons. Because the flesh and organs of them were all torn up. Then I heard some 16-bit creepy supervillain clapping. It was him, Sincillion. And then he said, very good indeed, but I won't let you destroy our operation. I then asked, what are you doing with the Moemon? He then said the same thing we are gonna do to yours. Make them into our playthings for our troops and have them destroy this world. I then said, over my dead body are you doing that to my cute Moemon? I sent Lilligant against his Sigrunal, which was an ice type, leaving Lilligant at a disadvantage. Furthermore, it looked like a Snow Queen Sprite Lady with a Sigrunal tipped wand that was riding a giant flying snowflake. It was really quite pretty, but I could see those chains and those scars on her body and the unhappy expression, and I wondered what is going on. I mean, the Team Plasma Grunts seem to, they seem to be really not nice to their Moemon, man. You already know that, though. You've been told that. Lilligant moved in first. I opened with Petal Dance. Of course you did. Which does lock people into it, but own tempo prevents confusion. So I don't care one bit. Plus, ice doesn't resist grass, even though a lot of things do. But it takes down over half its HP. It didn't cast Freeze Dry, which did a lot of damage, but Lilligant finishes its next turn. But then Lilligant finishes it next turn, and then it came to time to switch out. Lilligant then said, Master, I can tough it out. I didn't say, and it's no trouble, Lucario can pick it up from here. Lilligant agrees, and I break out Lucario, who immediately sweeps the rest of the crazy Sage Cult member guy's team like a boss, due to fighting typing. That's true, fighting types are really OP, and Lucario is definitely the most OP of them. Obviously. I mean, why do you think Lucario is so meta? I mean, not really. And of course the writer really likes Lucario. I mean, lots of Pokemon fans do, for certain reasons. Sicilian didn't laugh maniacally and then said, it doesn't matter, our world is coming soon. Soon, Team Plasma will be supreme. Just look at the state of this world and everything in it. Do you believe you are doing the right thing? But it matters not. We shall freeze this land and the world solid. Oh no! I knew what this meant. They have Curium in its airship outside. Oh, that's pretty bad. Oh noes. Lucario then grabs the sage and says, "You'll pay for what you've done." And then she rips his head and his spine out of his body in a bloody fashion. Dang, was it a hyper-realistically bloody fashion, though? I didn't say, we should run. They're about to unleash their ultimate weapon to freeze the area. Yes, Team Plasma are also straight-up terrorists, just like they are in the actual game. I mean, there was a time where Geddis in the manga did crucify gym leaders. You know, quite literally. Lucario agrees, and then we head outside to see the Team Plasma frigate in the air, charging up a massive shot that is releasing a giant beam of ice down upon the city, and it's freezing everything in solid permafrost, freezing everyone in its path to death! Oh no! Yeah, they're straight up killing people now! Duet popped out, and along with the rest of the team, she was like, "We need to do something!" I then said, "We need to shoot it out of the sky." Lucario then threw an aerosphere at the frigate, but it did little damage. The frigate then flew for us and fired a giant block of ice at us. Oh no. We ran to avoid the giant spreading ice. Then I got an idea. We need to launch a hyper beam at it. I asked Lucario to do so, and she focused and charged up and launched it for the frigate and blasted a hole right into it. It started to smoke and explode and come down and probably killing everybody inside. But we saw a pod fly out of it that probably had Geddis inside of it with the Curium girl. I mean, of course. I knew we had to find him. He was heading for the outskirts off town. I headed right for him, and sure enough, a pod crashed in a parking lot where there's normally a bunch of trainers who were all dead and mangled due to the attack on the city. Geddis stepped out a little worse for wear, only it wasn't his normal sprite. He was more psychotic looking in a dark red cape, and he had a chained up Curium dragon girl that was clearly unhappy and brainwashed and under the influence of evil. Oh no. I then came and said, "It's over, Geddis, I won't let you destroy another life." He then laughed psychotically, and as he did, his mouth started to become wider and wider, like it was mocking me, and out of him, something hideous arose. Wait, what? It was some sort of black skeletal shadowy demon of some sort. Oh noes. It did said something that I couldn't make out, but I couldn't make out what it was saying. It was saying, "Moemon, evil, capture, heart, destroy." Darkness. Oh noes. This creepypasta is really starting to heat up, guys. I didn't understand, but my team of Lucario, Lilligant, Trilbert, Duat, Grimer, and Yamas were all ready, and I was filled with determination. Yet another Undertale reference. The skeletal creature released a black-stained shriek, what made the sky turn blood red and the clouds turn dark, and the sun eclipsed, and it unleashed a giant dark meteor from the sky to rain down on my team, who struggled and dodged all the madness coming at them as the creature came towards my Drilbur. Drilbur slashed at its chest, but the creature grabbed it and tore it in half in a bloody mess with one claw. I was like, oh shit, things are getting a little too real. Oh no, Drilbur is dead. Rest in peace, Drilbur. You will be sorely missed. Yamas grabbed it and started to encase it in a mummy, but the creature shook the Yamas off and threw her aside and opened his wide black abyss of a mouth to charge up a giant energy beam right for her and launch a giant beam of flame at her, but she cast Protect to block it. Oh, good. At least Yamasa was spared. Lucario then took out a bone to do a bone rush right at the beast's chest to send it flying across the lot, and then Lilligant drew a giant green energy ball to blast it to bits, or so it seemed, but the creature started to get up and rush and I rushed at them at light speed and slashed them hard, dealing lots of damage and making them very bloody. Dua then said, "It's time to evolve and show this creature what's up." And I was like, "Yeah, do it." And she glowed and became a sexy bikini samurai warrior lady with very becoming and sexy features and a massive spiked shell lance. And unleashed her megahorn into the creature and then slashed off one of its arms with a razor shell. It made the creature scream out in agony and bleed black, hyper-realistic blood everywhere. I then healed my team and revived Drillbur. Drillbur then said, "Sorry, I was weak, master." Wait, what? We just revived it after it got torn in half? Wow, revives are really, really OP in this universe, apparently. Also, we never saw the trainer actually buy any revives. I was like, "No, don't worry." As it started to glow and evolve into a razor-bladed, fierce-looking mole girl that did a drill rush right into the creature's skull, making a hole right into it. The creature then held its head and started to ooze with blood, and swiped blindly, hitting my now ex-grown samurai with a nasty splash. Yamazin got up and cast Flame Slit to steal half the creature's remaining HP, and then cast Confuse Ray on the creature to make it dazed and confused, while the Carrion Samurai did a combo attack to break it rib off it, and Lilligant did a pedal dance right into it, then a pedal blizzard which tore into it more. And then the creature let out a scream which paralyzed my team, and then the creature charged up a blast of fire to blast giant balls of fire right for them, but then Yamas flew in front of it and used Protect It, but took heavy damage. Wait, what? Doesn't Protect block against attacks? Then she started to evolve into a royal golden armored pharaoh mummy girl who grabbed the creature's leg and mummified it, half of it. Then Samurai cast Megahorn into the beast's skull, tearing it apart, and the creature collapsed and it was all over. We saved the day. We say the control break on Kyrium. You mean saw the control break? She then ran to me and hugged me, and as if saying thank you. It appeared it was all over, but the world was destroyed. The Moemon then showered my screen in hugs and cute hearts, and then there was a scary face that appeared in the screen and said, "You made it to the end, congratulations." And I was like, huh? The screen then said, "You can be with all the Moemon, yours and the rest, if you like. Say yes and come into our world. All I want is your soul." I was like, nope, 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 so much nope. Then dots like dots. Then the screen said, "That's too bad because you played this to the end. Enjoy your reward for a well-done job." Oh, noes. And then my body was sucked into the screen and became my trainer sprite surrounded by beautiful Moemon. Only they glitched and turned scary and weird and bloody. "What is going on?" I said. The Moemon said, "Our contract is complete. Now that you've completed the game, you are ours forever as our plaything, as we were yours." Wait, what? Damn, it's ended in the horny, I guess. Hey, it ended with the protagonist getting a harem. Cool. Of course, just like a generic shonen anime. I screamed in horror and woke up, but it turns out it was a toad strange nightmare. Only now I was in the Pokemon world and the Moemon were mostly nice, but they were my master now in every way. The ends. Wait, what? It really is a shonen harem ending. I mean, of course it was. Why would it not be? Amazing. Amazing. This story deserves 10 out of 10. It ended in a yandere harem. This was absolutely 100% amazing. 5 out of 5 stars. Would read again. Anyway, that's all I got. That's all I got for right now. Let's go look for somebody to raid. Hey, Bad at Video Games. Oh, now Bad at Video Games is on. Hey, Bad at Video Games is on. Raid. bad at video games. Yes. Alright, I guess I'll see you later. Damn, this was quite the story, man. Of course, I suspect that the writer had a bit of the horny, yes. Moonbat Raid, there you go. See you later.